Hey, this is Greener Grass, a podcast now with the Digital Network. We're so happy that you guys are here. Kelly and I are so excited to say that this is season 6. If you haven't yet, go to our show notes and opt in for our newsletter. We'll send you stuff about us, our guests, and if we have any breaking news. So excited to have you. Let's get started. Hello.
I'm gross. I haven't showered. I got a spray tan. I haven't washed my body. I'm taking a shower after this.
You look beautiful, by the way.
What'd you say?
You look beautiful. I can't feel all this stench and then grossness, but you look cute.
So listen, I'll tell you, let's just get at it. I'll tell you a funny story to start off.
Please. So
this is only the second time I've gotten a spray tan.
Okay.
And I am super impatient. I like to do things, in, out. And second time I've gone, right? Ever. And so I go back, I start getting spray tanned and it goes down the front and then it says, your session has been canceled. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it didn't even hit the dryer or anything. So I get dressed, I go out to the front desk and I'm like, so it said my session was canceled. And they're like, oh no. And they're like, okay, let us reset the computer. So they reset it. Okay. And I'm like, should it change to the back? And they're like, no, because I bet did the dryer and stuff go off? And I'm like, no. And they're like, do the front again. And I'm like, okay. So I go back in, sprays, and it says your session has been canceled. What? So I have to get dressed again. I go out and I'm like, listen, it said it's been canceled again. And they're like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. We're so sorry. They're like, let us reset it. They reset it. I freaking go back in and I'm like, I'm going to change to the back.
Right.
So I turn to the back and it says, you need a new cartridge, which means it used the whole cartridge on my front side. So normally the cartridge is for the front and the back and it used the whole cartridge on my front. So I go out, dressed, go out and I'm like, it needs a new cartridge. Anyway, I literally wanted to cry because it was so insane. But I'm going to take a shower after this because right now I'm looking real tan.
Look, you look like you have some major color right now. And it doesn't look fake, by the way. Not on Zoom. I'll say that.
Okay, well, when I shower, I feel like it'll, I wanted to shower right away. And people were like, don't, because you just, you don't want to wash it all off. So, but I'm showering as soon as this is over.
Listen, I think you look. That's the first thing I thought when I saw you. I was like, "Oh, Kelly, you look great."
Kelly went tanning, or Kelly went on vacation again. Okay, you had a big day.
Oh my God, it was Bean's kindergarten graduation. Now, let me tell you that I feel like number one. Let's say this: I feel like we have done this way too many times because she graduated for preschool, then she graduated for pre-K, and now we're graduating for kindergarten, and it's because of where her age lands, because otherwise it would have been 2, not 3 times.
Okay.
So she's under the belief that she should be celebrated for being normal. And every year there's graduation for school. She doesn't understand that there's not one for a second, third, fourth, all the way up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also,
you're having graduations galore.
And then she got an award for highest scholar in social studies, which is beautiful, which is wonderful. I got this awesome video. I sent it to Kelly of her reacting because it was a surprise. But then she was talking to me and I knew this was going to happen. She'd be like, well, why didn't everybody get an award for everything? And I didn't hear Kiara's name, her best friend. And I was like, because that's the whole point. It's not supposed to be for every single person. They're just picking out particular few to highlight. And she's like, but I got 2 awards. I was like, oh my God, you're in kindergarten.
I know, it's already starting.
It's too much.
It's craziness.
Yeah.
It's literally craziness.
Yeah. So also, they gave an award for best, perfect attendance. And I whispered into Ace's ear, I was like, those kids just went to school sick, didn't they? And she's like, yep.
That's hilarious.
I was like, there's no freaking way. They're in kindergarten. It's a cesspool of germs.
I had perfect attendance until my senior year.
How?
All through school.
I mean, how did you not get the flu? How did you not get, what's going on?
I don't know, unless my mom just sent me sick. I had perfect attendance. And when I went to the nurse my senior year and said I had a headache, she's like, you've never missed a day of school. Go home. And then I missed 12 days my senior year because I was like, wow, that was easy and fun. Like, why didn't I do that more often my whole entire life?
Oh my God. So wait, what brought on I'm getting a spray tan right now? Is it because summer's coming? You feel like you're translucent? What's happening?
Okay, there's not a really good theory. So it's National Sunscreen Day was yesterday. So
okay.
Last year I went to the dermatologist and I had 3 skin cancer spots. And I've always been someone that like loves to be in the sun and loves to, I mean, back in the day in high school, I was the girl that went tanning inappropriately. And so I've really, really tried to stay out of the sun.
Yes.
And I don't know what possessed me. I had like a coupon or something for a spray tan.
Yeah.
And so I went like a month and a half or 2 months ago and I felt so magical. I felt like that week I like looked put together and all the things. Jeff wasn't supposed to come home till the 30th. And I was like, I'm going to do all the things and be a magical human when he comes home. So I got my hair done and I got a spray tan today. And then he came home early. So he came home to someone that like had a bunch of black roots and hadn't done anything for however long. Cause I was like saving it up. You know, when you have something big coming and you kind of like go, look tragic so that when you get everything done, you look ready to go. And he came home early to surprise me. And then I like have been gross, but I am going to shower and feel amazing in an hour.
Yeah, but he's so happy to see you. That's okay.
He doesn't care.
You care more than he cares, I think.
1,000,000%
Yeah.
He might not love the way I smell right now. I worked out. I did all the things. So that might be a little bit tragic, but
okay, Kelly, we are at the end of May. We are at the end of our season 6, which is incredible how fast that first half of the year went. And I'm feeling quite thin, and meaning spread thin. I'm feeling very run down, not run down health-wise, because I don't feel like I'm getting sick, but I am just, what is the word I'm looking for? I'm burnt out, girl. Are you?
You've been doing all the things. How are you ready for will your summer be harder?
No, not necessarily, because she's coming to camp at where I work. So that means if you're looking at like the little tiny things that add up, there are a couple less because I don't have to get her ready for school. I get her ready for camp. We get in the car and we go to the same place. And we have to be there just slightly later. So basically my bedtime has moved 30 minutes up after school ends. So which can be significant, 30 minutes extra in the morning. And then she's in there as long as I'm at work. It's nice for her to be in the building. I love that. You know what's been really killing me is the addition of me dealing with my diet. That is the thing that has been such a time suck.
Yeah, because you making food and doing all the stuff is a pain in the tushy.
I mean, taking care of my own diet is more, it's not like putting beans like lunch in her pail every day is not the issue. It's like cooking 100% of the food that goes in my mouth. And so I've gotten a little loose with it. Like I did Chipotle the other day and it's not amazing. And it doesn't taste amazing. It's just that I don't have to make it. So like I can do kava, I can do Chipotle as long as I do a salad, like salad with all the protein and stuff. So that's going to ease it up a little bit. I've also like been down all the rabbit holes of how like perimenopause and menopause can correlate with high blood sugar and how to deal with this at our age. So HRT is one of the things that they're saying that could help. And so I've been on my estrogen progesterone for about 7 days.
Okay. And how is that going for you?
It feels like there's a little bit of clarity happening. It feels like my brain fog is not going in the bad direction anymore. It feels like it's either steady or coming back, just inching back. Just a little bit more clarity. It's not
big.
It's not dramatic though. I'll tell you that. It's not dramatic. It's definitely the thing with HRT where it has to build up in your system.
Yeah.
And then today I was reading about berberine, which is like a root like that they shave up and it's in like supplement pills that can help with metabolic health. So I might start that too, because I need a little bit more support on that end versus just managing the food that goes into my mouth. Because with pre-diabetes, it shouldn't affect me forever, but I'm like, oh, this can't last, it feels like forever. It's been like a month, you know? Yeah. Because it's been a month since I put a carb in my mouth,
Yeah. Part of me thought that it would get easier because you would get used to just making food and doing all the things, but it is a time
It's
suck.
just a time suck. It's, you know what? It's like, because Bean was a little sick so this is the way my job works. It's okay for me to miss here and there, but I have to make it up. So what happened was I ended up making up towards the end of the month, which means I haven't had a day off for 13 days. And even the day that same for you. Even the day off I had 13 days ago was probably a half a day. So that's where like this fatigue comes in, because like, I mean, some of my friends who are more normal, who work 5 days a week and their weekends are truly weekends. Not everybody. Plenty of people have jobs like yours where like it bleeds into the weekend.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like when I'm not at one job, I'm at the other one. And when I'm not doing those things, I'm at home working. Like there's like, I'm editing. It's not like I get, and it's my choice. I mean, I want the listeners to always know that these are my choices, but at the same time, it's like, like I don't want the podcasts to go down, so I do it, and it's only cumulative that it bothers me. It's like I'm like, I got it. This is my list. This is today. I've checked all the boxes, and then like 14 days later, you're like, why can I not function?
Yeah. So I went through a minute. Like I've been traveling a lot more, and I did 2 weekends in a row of travel, and when I was home, I obviously had my kids and like, I just had no breath. And because I was traveling 2 weekends in a row, now that I'm teaching yoga, I kind of like added extra yoga days on the days I was home, because there were days I was missing when I was gone. And when I'm traveling, that's for work, but I'm not getting my work
done.
Like my regular work done. And I am known to be someone who loves to work and uses work as a part-time hobby. And I do work stuff on the weekends. So I just felt so behind. And then Emerson and Mason, their dad had to travel last week. And it in a sense worked out, because we had a band concert, we had a choir concert, we had dance recital, we had 8th grade recognition night, we had a clap out. And so I would have been driving them to school, or even if they had been with him on those days, I would have still been driving over. And so I was like, I'll keep them for the week, which, listen, I know, listeners, lots of people have their kids 5 days a week. I'm aware. So it's first world problems. But when you're singling it 5 days, it's me getting up at 5:45, 5 days, and doing all my regular stuff, which means teaching yoga when I teach yoga normally when I don't have my kids. So I was like teaching yoga, driving them to school, driving back. Last week was bananas. And then we had the 3-day weekend, and we didn't have anything planned for Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, even for Memorial Day.
Okay.
And what did I do? I wrote our newsletter.
Yes, you did. I got it.
Made a bunch of fun graphics. Yeah, I got caught up on all my life. And then I was like, oh, what fun work projects can I do? And I've kind of felt behind. Listen, again, I love this podcast too. We choose to do this. But I kind of got like, oh my gosh, do we need a guest? What do we need? I haven't really been tapped into it. I haven't done the newsletter. And it's funny because now that we have a break, like I have a list of like 10 guests I want to have on next season, or when we start back up, that I've been meaning to ask. Like I did all this stuff this weekend that was work stuff, but prior to getting to the weekend, I was a Lulu cuckoo. I was in pure survival mode and didn't know how I was going to get through.
So what I want to know is how are we going to like change our personalities so we don't do this to ourselves? Is my question. I don't know if it's possible.
I don't know, because these are all choices.
I mean, that's the thing. I completely admit these are all choices.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always feel this way.
Yeah. For me, even sometimes when I'm like I put together my yoga plan for June, like what days I want to teach. And so I'm like, you could go into June and choose You get to choose right now. Like, I even have the conversation with myself. Like, what are we doing here? But then I go all in.
Yeah, it's because, Kelly, it's because everything we do, we want more of it. That's what it is.
No.
It's problematic.
I know. I don't know what we're going to do with ourselves. We're not a good pair.
We just like egg each other on. I mean, like at the aerial studio, I wish I was doing more. You know what I'm saying? But I can't. And I can't say that I wish I was doing more Pilates. Pilates is the one thing I'm doing quite enough of. I mean, it's just like, because it's the thing that takes the most of my time up because it's my full-time job. Right. Yeah. So I'm just like hoping and praying that I don't burn out completely on Pilates because I have to show up for that no matter what. Yeah. So I'm kind of just like biding my time a little bit, but it's because like I had so much of it in May. There's a lot of it in May, and June will be less because a whole week in June, I'm out teaching aerial for 20 hours that week. I mean, I would have to say if I was teaching 30 hours a week of aerial, I think I might feel the same way.
I'm sure you would.
It's just what I'm doing the most.
I'm sure you would.
And just being in a gym environment, like part of the time I'm just like, feel so grateful to be in a gym environment instead of like a super, like a more normal corporate environment with suits and stuff where I can like, you know, like I'm working, people are working out around me, but then other times it just feels like I'm like in like a never ending casino of gym bros. Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
I don't know, dude.
I do.
But today I took off because Bean had her graduation and it would have taken half the day anyway. So I took off the full day and I'm going into the aerial gym later, but I already feel a little bit better. It really, I think I have to catch myself before I get really burnt out and just have some time. But the problem is this is not under my control all the time. Like sometimes you have to like, you know that your next day off is 7, 8, 9 days in front of you and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. I think I said this maybe on one of our podcasts. And if I did, I'm not afraid to say it again. I've said it other places too, which is why I'm questioning myself. But one of our like holistic, amazing nutrition, perimenopause people that is at the company I work with, she has said that, you know, for women's cycles, there's a week of the month that you have like all
we talked about this.
Yeah. And like, I have tried to like, think about when I have this spur of energy and I have 5 million ideas and I want to do 100 things. I have been a little bit more aware in the last couple of months of like, don't use this time to schedule out your future. I mean, don't do it. And even today, like I did feel like I traveled way too much. And I actually have a lot of travel coming up in the next couple of months because part of it's personal family stuff. And part of it's like just a couple work things. And then they all blend together and I end up that I'm gone a lot. And so Sarah and Ben, the owners of the company, are putting together a tour for the summer. And they're putting together like, oh, we want to do something in Oregon and we want to do something in Montana. And I was like, oh, I've always wanted to go to those two places. I should see if I can come. And then I'm like, no, Kelly McVeigh, you do not want to sign up for anything additional. You have a full plate. And you need to hunker down.
It's so hard for us to say no.
I know.
Okay. So Kel, I saw Devil Wears Prada too.
Okay. How was it?
I feel like I am their number one demographic because I don't even care that the story was predictable. It was so aspirational. It just made me want to like move to New York and be a writer because obviously it's so easy to do that.
I love this. I gotta watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
It's like fashion porn and like Anne Hathaway living her best life, and even Meryl Streep, she's got moments where she's not just like an ice queen and it's beautiful. And then Emily, what's her name, is amazing. Like it was just like it was a movie for us, I feel like.
I love that.
So people have said it's a little predictable of a storyline, but I was like, oh, okay, well, it made me happy.
Yeah. Listen, that's all we can ask for is a movie theater with happiness.
With happiness, yeah.
And did you go to the movies? And then what did you do about the popcorn? And
Okay, so this is what I did. I got a small popcorn and a small soda. And I watched my glucose monitor throughout the movie, and it did peak up, and I went into the back and did a bunch of squats. I'm not kidding you.
Okay. Okay, look at
Now,
you.
is it worth it is the question. Because I'm like sweating in the back of a movie theater. I kind of just want to sit down and enjoy myself. And by the end, I'm like, should I just have gone without it? Because I would just be sitting chilling this whole time. It's a good question. It's on the line for me. I'm like, it's like being on a diet and you're like a little bit of a cheat. And then afterwards you're kind of like, well, it made me happy for the moment, but now I have repercussions.
Right.
So is it actually worth it? Like today, for example, Bean loves going to Texas Roadhouse, and for her graduation, we went to lunch at Texas Roadhouse. And it's the first time me going without eating the bread and like having no carbs. And it's only hard at the beginning. Once you sit down with your food and you have like I got like a big old steak. I mean, like a medium-sized steak and like a bowl of green beans and a big salad. And, and I'm I'm satisfied. It's not like at the end of the meal, I'm like, where's my dinner roll, you know? But you know what Bean does, because she doesn't have to share the dinner rolls. She took all the dinner rolls and she just cored all of them out. Like she took all of the soft bits on the inside and she left all the outsides. I was like, okay, well, it's your basket. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Bean? You want to say hi to Kelly? Mm-hmm. Here, go ahead.
Hello.
Hi, Bean.
Okay, so we talked about your graduation. Do you have anything to say about your graduation?
Did you tell her that I got the award?
Yeah, tell the audience.
I was so
Hold
proud.
on, let me give you the thing so she can hear. So you can hear. Here, put your face here.
Bean, I was so proud you got the award. I'm so excited about it.
What was your reaction, Bean?
I'm not telling.
You were surprised though because you didn't know it was going to happen.
Those are the best kind of surprises.
I thought only Lucy would get it because she's the only one who's the goodest.
She's the best student, but you're such a good student too, Bean. Okay, here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Hello. I know. Oh my God, what were we even talking about? Kelly, let me tell you, hopefully this next couple months is transitionary for me and I get to go back to some semblance of a regular life soon.
I mean, you will. I think you're going to settle into all things. And I'm sure that this summer break will help a little bit with her going with you. And
yeah, there's like one less thing to do, which is substantial sometimes. Just like one less step is substantial sometimes.
Agree.
Totally. Kelly, what does the summer look like for you guys?
So I feel that Emerson will be getting a job. Emerson, shout out to Emerson. She is turning 16. And so we've been discussing what kind of job she would like. You know what the pain in the ass about letting your 16-year-old get a job is? That means I'm driving her to a job.
Right.
But because she doesn't have her license yet and she's in permit mode, but I still feel like it's the time for her to get a job, in my opinion. So Emerson's going to be getting a job. She's very questioning that. And then I am going to Costa Rica for work and I'm excited about that. I feel like the person that's planning it's like a retreat. And she's an experienced person, so I feel like there's potential for me to be holding a sloth. I can't say that for sure.
Is this a good thing?
I want to hold a sloth, I think, right?
I don't know.
I think I do. I also know that there's surf lessons, and I'm not doing that. I already said I'm not doing it. I'm scared of the ocean. There's animals in there.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, things live in the ocean. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'll get a picture with a surfboard. So if you see me on my social and I'm holding a surfboard and I look cute, it's fake. It's fake. And then I'm home and then we go as a family every year. We go to my summer, my brother, sister, everyone, we go to Nag's Head as a family. So I'm doing that. And then it's just cookouts, mowing the grass, being at home. All the things. Oh,
I'm buying a big man's grill for Asa for Father's Day / his birthday.
I love that.
I know. So it's going to be like one of these grills that, you know, it's just like huge and, you know, has a cover on it. And it's the type of grill that you can buy when you finally live in a house that you're going to stay in for a while.
I know. How do you feel very settled in your house now? Like, do you feel happy that you own a home, and is Delaware going
Delaware's
okay?
fine right now. Our tenants are great, meaning there's no issues, and we're great, meaning we always attend to whatever issues they bring up. We have money put aside for it. We just had to remove a shed on the back, but it's like it's so much easier now because we have money put away for it. We have a management company. They're like, "Do you want us to do it for this much?" We're like, "Yes, go do it." And they do it. Like Asa doesn't need to fly back and forth, so it's turning out fine. The only thing is if they end up leaving, we have to find new tenants, which is always 2 months of just shelling out cash. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is about my job recently, the reason why it's been stressful is because I'm putting all this time in and I'm not making that much money because I'm building the business still. Like a year and a half from now is be way different, but then I have to kind of get through it. Because you set it up and then you let it sail. And my ship's not sailing yet, people. It's just, it's like sputtering. Let's use the word sputtering. Yeah. Okay. But it's not necessarily my fault. It's kind of the process. I'll give you an example. Two people yesterday, I had intros, which means I give them a free session and then I give them my sales funnel, whatever. And they were both pregnant. One was 15 weeks pregnant. One is 28 weeks pregnant. And they just wanted to find out, and they have no budget for it.
Yeah. And so then it's the time and the effort for
big fat zero.
Nothing.
Basically. Yeah. I mean, it might circle back to feed me later. Like if those women come back postpartum and want to do it, but it messes with people because you pay for a lifetime and then it's another paywall. You have to pay for Pilates. It would be the same if they went to Lifetime for all their gym stuff and then went somewhere else and paid for Pilates elsewhere. There's no free Pilates anywhere. Right?
Yeah. Right.
So, but it messes with their heads that there's a paywall in between what they've already spent their money on and then the next thing that they want, which, it's valuable, but it messes with people because of the structure of the payments. Also, there's a lot of places out there that are doing this kind of group fitnessy Pilates. You know, where there's 20 reformers in a room, the person's on a headset and a mic, and you're all moving to music, which is very different than more contemporary classical Pilates, where you're you have a trainer and you are I'm watching every single movement they're making.
Yeah.
So a lot of that's kind of getting confused, and they're like, well, why isn't this the same amount as that? And I'm like, well, that's kind of like the McDonald's, and this is Michelin star.
Yeah.
So
that's such a good way to say it.
Yeah.
Though.
I mean, it's all food, right? But there's fast food and there's this.
I wonder, I don't know, because Lifetime is so big, but just being at the, boutique little place that's Pilates and yoga, spring and summer slow down because people it gets warm and they're like, I'm going to go for a big walk instead of go to class. That happens, I think, for sure. And people don't put money into a place because they can do it outside.
People, you can get outside, but can I tell you, that's not a San Antonio thing. No one works out outside. If they're going to work out outside, they're going to work out outside. It's not as much of a thing because it's not oh, it's just so cold and now it's nice out. It was it was cold and now I can't breathe.
Yeah, when it's Newark and it suddenly gets to 70, you're I'm going for a walk because it's been 40 and 30 and 20.
Yes. Yeah. So, I don't know. I do I'm going to go to work tomorrow and then I'm going to have a full 2 day. I'm going to have a full 2 days off from that job. I still have to go in the aerial gym, but hopefully I'll start feeling like a human again. I don't feel very humanish. That's the problem. I feel like I'm really drained thin.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do? What do you do when you feel that way? Do you just hibernate in your bed and watch some TV shows?
Listen, I'm not a good example because my children are older, but really Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I went to bed ridiculously early, ridiculously early. And I had on my black pajama pants and a t-shirt. I went to bed early. I watched TV that we would watch a movie all together. Then I'd come back in my room and cause they're teenagers, they also want to be in their rooms by themselves.
Yeah.
I have worked all weekend to get them to come out and watch a movie with me. So they're in their room doing their thing. And so I was literally watching Netflix, Hulu, watching TV all weekend. But I needed it. Like I needed I don't have any requirements of me.
Yes.
And like I'm going to be in my black pajama pants and look like hell for 3 days.
I feel like listeners out there, if they're not already used to it, they're like, man, these girls are cuckoo.
You know what I think? I don't think we're cuckoo. I think everyone's cuckoo. And so I think they're like, these chicks get it. These chicks are relatable and they feel the same. That's what I think.
Oh my God. Yeah. And all my time, like laying down on my bed, I'm like going through all these different ways that I can manage like my body better. I'm like, oh my God, this needs to get better. It's going to get better, Kelly. I'm just at the beginning of the process. Or not even the beginning, the sort of the beginning, because the beginning was a month ago. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, here we are. All right, listeners, I wish we had a more like kapow type of close to our season, but you got some tired chicas here.
Listen, I think it's a great close to a season. And I can say when I mean it that like I have a great list going and I'm going to use this time off to send the newsletters that I would have normally sent. Carrie's like, yeah, that means me sending them, Kelly. She's the technology queen. But putting together some newsletters, and I'm going to also not repost the podcast, but some podcasts. I'm going to do some social stuff.
Awesome.
So I'm going to use the summer to do some greener grass, things like that. So you'll see us still.
Well, I'm grateful to have content that I didn't have to make. I'll say that. Yeah, because I just posted for you. I don't actually have to do it. The other thing I wanted to say, Kelly, is I would like to switch to this software called Riverside. Have you heard of this? It's like Zoom, but what it sets up is it sets up for video really, really easily. Because what it does is it films in 2 square boxes versus...
Yes.
So you can just pull it. Like instead of pulling a Zoom link and putting it straight on YouTube, Riverside just looks better for YouTube. So I'm going to start putting us on YouTube next season. I think I want to. I want to.
This. Everyone has told me this is where it's at. So that means that next time we do a podcast recording, I'm going to have to previously be showered.
Well, that is the thing. I am like, I'm going to be committed to doing this for all of my podcasts. And whether or not I look good or not is going to be maybe the second requirement, but I'm going to try.
Well, listen, I like us just showing up as us. Yeah. But I also feel like even today, I was like, are we still doing 5? Because I was like, should I try to jump in the shower really fast?
I got you.
Even for you.
I just got out of the bed with Bean because after her graduation and lunch, we were snuckered out. So we were just, cuddling and stuff. But what I need to do this summer is set up this office so that I can just pop in. And when I turn on my camera, the background looks flawless so that I don't have to think about it that hard. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I will not be recording. Once I get this room set up, I will not be recording in the closet anymore because the closet has great sound, but like it looks like I'm in a closet. I look like, Harry Potter season 1. You know what I'm saying? Little rough.
So listen to us. We're tired chicos that are now committing to newsletters, more social media, and YouTube.
We can't stop being ourselves, Kelly. I mean,
I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it. We're going to be on YouTube next year. And meanwhile, we just spent the whole podcast talking about how we do too many things.
I mean, I do have friends that have told me to calm down, and I don't really resonate as much with them. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I like I like the person who I am. I just don't like what it does to me over time. Like I just need to find that balance. But this weekend, hopefully I will be finding that balance that I need so much. Well, the other thing that kills me at work, Kelly, is because now I'm like 6-7 months in, like, depending on who it is, because there's a couple different bosses, they'll start coming at their lower earning people for sales numbers.
Yeah.
And like, and I'll say it to this person's face, like it's ugh.
Yeah.
Because those are not really my goals. My goals are to make money and to make my time worth something over there. And if I do those things, then the numbers will come, but I'm not too worried about the numbers ahead of time. Like that's not the purpose. Yeah. That's not the reason why I'm doing it, because it's not like I get paid more if I hit their numbers. I just get the money that I would have made anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think I think I love sales unless somebody's bugging me.
Yes, I get that.
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
the way that it's set up, it's just not set up for us to be that successful. It's like these people get these free complimentary sessions, and there's no, a lot of times the way they're advertised is like, this is just free. Like, it's not necessarily advertised as try before you buy. Like, they have no intention of spending money.
Yeah.
So, which
Yeah.
is, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm like, it's just not set up. I think my boss told me that like the average numbers are 2 out of 10 of those people will end up buying something.
Yeah, listen, that 2 out of 10
Is your number 2?
Yeah. Yeah. Like we always say, 10 people, you have to have 10 conversations to convert to. You have to have bring 10 people into the business to get to people that are working the business.
Yeah.
You have to have 10 working people to get 2 leaders.
Yeah. And each one of those 10 is an hour for me. It's not like I can talk to, it's not like, okay, that was 5 minutes of my time and that was 15 minutes and this is 20 minutes of my time. Like it's an hour.
Yeah.
So I have a stack of like, cause I give each person like a piece of paper and I write their name and their number, all the stuff down and I keep it. And so I have a stack of the ones that turn into money. And those are, I look at it and those represent time and hours for me.
Yeah. Are you allowed to look at me putting my
No, I
sales
would
hat
love
on?
to.
We'll wrap it. But you and I can talk about this because I'd like to pick your brain sometimes about how to get more yoga clients in general, like in the Newark Granville area, like what ideas you have around that. And maybe it's social media, maybe it's another Instagram. We'll talk about that another time. But when I was actually like recruiting and doing sales myself, the people that didn't sign up or said no, there were moments that I would go back and I would send them a video text like, hey, it's Kelly. I know we had a great time doing whatever. I know at the time it wasn't the right time, but I would love for you to know that this month I'm offering da-da-da. Are you allowed to circle back with those people ever
yes.
or no?
Yes, I circle back. And sometimes it works. I had one person, I didn't even circle back to her. Like I would, I check in like a day or so after our thing, but then I had let it go a little bit. Yeah. And then she saw me and she's like, I'm not doing this on my own. So I need to come in. And she's going to be a client of mine. So it does work. Yeah. And my numbers are way more than 2 out of 10. It's just that the way I'm looking at it right now, I need it to be like way higher than that just for me to bump up my business right now. Like how much we have control over, you know what I'm saying? So, I definitely recognize this part of my job as like the uncomfortable part. And I'm like, I just have to be not comfortable with being uncomfortable, but try to get myself out of that uncomfortable part as soon as possible. And some things are in our control and some things are not.
Yeah.
I get
that for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like, I don't want to be at the bottom of a leaderboard. It sucks.
No, you're not going to be. You'll be climbing your way.
I know. It's just a little bleh. Ugh.
Takes time.
I know. Even at Arium, it's been 1.5 years and I feel like, okay, now I feel good. It's been 1.5 years. It's been more than that. It's been 2 years in August. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. Time goes so fast.
I know.
Yeah.
My kid has graduated 3 times of kindergarten.
It's crazy.
I know it's not exactly kindergarten. She's graduated from 3 times, but that's how it feels.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So this season's ending, summer break. You and I will have to connect just for fun. And then moving into a new season, YouTube and all things. And when we come back after summer break.
Sounds great. I'm so excited. And, I always miss a little bit of my Kel during summer.
I know.
We'll see how long we want to like take a break.
Startup.
It's totally up to us. We got to figure it like once in a while, one of us will be like, so how you feel?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Love you. Love
okay.
time.
Here, Bean. So you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye, Bean. Love you.
Bye. All right, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in. If you love to hear the sound of our voices, we have a couple more options for you. I have the Expecting Aerialist that's all about motherhood, postpartum, prenatal stage. Great for moms who are just balancing life. I've got the Artist Entrepreneur, which is about me and my arty friends navigating our businesses. And Kelly has What's Next with H&G, What's Next with You and Grace, talking about her amazing products, the amazing products, and how you can create a business for yourself. All right, my friends, if you haven't yet, opt in for a newsletter so you can hear all about us and our guests, and if we'll send you breaking news in that way. And we really appreciate you guys. If you'll smash the 5 stars and leave us a review, it means the world to us. And we'll see you next week. Have an amazing week. This is Greener Grass.